Huples Cat. Just going to talk a little bit about valve masks. I had a little disagreement with the Angry Prepper. I did a big video on that, mostly because I was annoyed at him, but we kind of sort of made up in a very wary fashion. But he's a good channel in parts, like mine. He's a good channel in parts. Everything should be not rejected based upon personality or based upon politics, etc. However, we had an argument initially about valve masks, and I told him they should not be used in a pandemic. And I explained to him why after we had a big row. But anyway, you can see that video. But since then, I just wanted to show you some stuff. CBC's Marketplace, which I did a video on the other day, actually talks about the different types of bought masks the Joe public can buy, and Jill public and non-determinate public can buy, and the different types and why you should use them, which ones are useless, which ones are good. But they also actually talked a little bit about valve masks, and what they did was they actually show why the valve masks don't work in a pandemic, because if you're infected and you're wearing one of those and you breathe out, pretty much there's no barrier between you and the outside world, so you're injecting large amounts of viral material into the air, which means other people could inhale it, yes, even through a mask. So that's why valve masks have never been warranted to be used in Canada for pandemic use. The main reason for that was because we actually killed people in 2003 in SARS. Toronto was hit very badly in SARS. I nursed patients, about 47 patients or so, for over a period of about 6 to 8 months. Kitty nursed less patients, and not quite so long. But we both worked in ICU as nurses, and we both worked in different ICUs, and we both basically just did nothing but SARS work for a long time. I actually did nothing but SARS for about a 5-month period, and that scarred me, which is why I'm really upset at people saying don't wear masks. But the valve masks at that time initially were used in the nursing home that was put in as the primary admission centre for SARS, and it infected a lot of people. So as you can see from the CBC Marketplace, it's pretty dramatic and you shouldn't be using them.
Now, what about those valve masks? Okay, so this is something you guys did to sort of illustrate the issue with the valve mask to us. And there it is, it's just sort of pouring out of there.
Why do we want everyone to wear masks? Well, we want everyone to wear masks because we want to reduce the potential for there to be this virus in the air. This doesn't do that at all.
We find it does a poor job of filtering particles and could even further spread infectious diseases. Health Canada warns not to use them, but seems not everyone is getting that message. Spotted in Ottawa, the Parliamentary Protection Service wearing valve masks. They tell us they're phasing them out, but many other places still offer them for sale without warnings.
But here we are now, 17 years later, and the Federal Protection Bureau, whatever they're called, that protects Justin Trudeau and I guess other people who've political power at the federal level, are still wearing valve masks. And there is still no federal in Canada or provincial legislation preventing, or at least labelling, valve masks should not be used in a pandemic. And they are more comfortable because you don't get the build-up of humidified air behind the mask because you're literally blowing it out of the mask. So they are more comfortable, and a lot of people have them, but you really shouldn't use a valve mask. Now they're a little different from the 3M masks with the valve on them with the filter over the mask. That's actually a little bit different, but I've been looking into them and they're not really going to be much use for recycling unless you can buy new filter inserts, and changing the filter inserts would be problematic from a safety point of view in terms of infecting yourself. So the good old surgical mask, the good old face mask with eye protection is good. If not, get yourself 600 or higher cotton count and use 2 layers. And if you can get 600 cotton count, have 2 layers of them with a layer of polypropylene, unwoven polypropylene interspersed in between. And that's what you need. So if the CBC Marketplace has banned this video to be used, then it's going to be a short video, but I just wanted to draw that to your attention, and I will link the actual video in the description below so you can look at it if they do that. But otherwise, hope you have a great day. Consider subscribing, consider giving me a thumbs up, but more than anything, stay safe, be sensible, don't buy into hype, look carefully where you're getting your source of information, do the right thing for you, the right thing for your family, and the right thing for your community. Toodles.